The bell is tolling. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we're going to look at Le'Veon Bell, fresh off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. With that, we head up to MetLife Stadium, as we'll hand it over to the two men that'll call the action, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. It's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0.
And just 2 wins away from doing something only 2 teams have ever done. But the most important thing for them now is to make it to the postseason in one piece.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set. Look, screen. 60 or. Hey, Charlie. Wide, get wide. Set, go. Now.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. A big play there, 75 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Slide. Clear. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Wagner. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Wagner. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wagner. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On the ready. Go. Bravo.
Throwing on first down. Wagner. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead.
2 excellent drives for them to start this game, both ending with touchdown passes.
Yeah, they're off and running, even though they finish things off through the air. Gotta like what you're seeing from them so far.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On first down, Wagner. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Check 4. Ready, go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now running right through it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a little surprised by that call. 2nd and inches. It did what it was intended, but it felt like it was a free play waiting to happen. I thought they might take a shot.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Delta.
2nd and 9 now. Throwing right, and that's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Here we go. Hey, stand on. 30 base. Hey. High 7.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Let's go.
Right. Now.
On 1st and 10, Wagner. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 21 yards away. And the Jets will extend their lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, Wagner. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wagner. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Clear. Get it.
On first down, Wagner. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Wagner. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 47 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Now
a handoff here to his running back, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jets will extend their lead. And with a smaller... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Watch 98. 98 to Mike. It's a party now. Watch the safety creep.
Ready to go.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Double dog. That's the way.
Hey, Wahoo! Ready?
Looking to throw. Wagner. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Let's go now.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, foxtrot.
Back to throw. Wagner. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jets will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Hey, orbit.
198. Watch 98.
Come.
On first and 10, Wagner. And he fires one incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. Open man there, that's Bellamy. That one good for 26 and a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's first and 10.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Rush in.
198.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Wagner. Throw left side complete. That's Wagner. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Five.
Check hot route. Hot. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go.
Back to throw. Wagner. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Ready? 60 outlaw.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check three, check three.
I go. Get it.
On first down, it's Wagner, and he'll get this down only to the 18. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Go. Five.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Clear. Be driven.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We begin with a good one in Nashville. New Orleans taking on Tennessee. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Sit up. Sit up.
They'll run on first down. Wagner. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Deuce. And
They'll try and run with their fullback. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback. 39 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position.
be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the third quarter. On 1st down, it's Wagner. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
Ready? Shoot.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Now, that whole run just felt old school, didn't it? That was a throwback. Punishing runner, getting the football, picks up good yardage, and knocks a bunch of people aside.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
Now.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, 55 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
I think you got it, son. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Come. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Wagner. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Set. Ready. 15 lining. 15 line.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Right. Get it.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time 1st down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the 4th quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Go. 5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the Steelers' 31-yard line.
Go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trevor Siemian, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ready.
26 months. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill.
Sit up.
On first down, it's Wagner, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. The give to the fullback on the dive. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Check me out. Shit.
He can run for it, and he will. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Ready, break.
26 months. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Switch.
Ready, go.
They'll run on first down. Wagner. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
30 base.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Ready, now.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
Here we go. 10-2 stop.
All day, punt. Back.
Cut. Ready.
And he's got room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Come. Go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Get it.
And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Switch. Switch.
Right. Fire.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker, as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jets, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the loss here is their 10th of the season. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.